Another fire in the valley caused by another electric vehicle has more than just me asking, are EVs overall the problem, or is it a particular brand and or type of electric vehicle that's the problem here? And is that particularly problematic brand of EV one that's manufactured here in Arizona? First, I have to point out that insurance data shows that the risk of fire in an electric vehicle is much lower than in a traditional vehicle. However, when EVs do catch fire, they present a different set of issues and pose different dangers for firefighters and the public, including electric shock, very high temperatures, toxic fumes and runoff, lithium burns, and the danger of reignition. The latest EV fire broke out last night in Tempe at a facility called Arizona Lithium. When fire crews from Tempe, Guadalupe, Chandler, and Phoenix were dispatched to Arizona Lithium on Elliott Road near Kyrene, they found it was a lithium-ion battery that was the item behind the fire. Here's Ashley Paredes, reporter with our TV partners at ABC 15, on scene last night, confirming that a brand of vehicle that was involved in a couple of fires this summer was also involved in this fire.
Crews on scene found a Nikola semi-truck inside of the building with one of its lithium-ion cell batteries on fire. We're told flames were contained to only that truck as firefighters continued putting water on the cell to keep it cool.
No reported injuries so far, and the reason I say so far is because these fires are very hard to put out and keep out. It was an active scene for hours afterwards because crews were having to put water on that lithium-ion battery to keep it cool, but Assistant Tempe Fire Chief Andrea Glass confirmed for us this morning that the scene is no longer active. After the Nikola truck was pulled out of the facility and the battery was disassembled from the truck and then submerged in a drum of water. And that's what we've learned over the last few months is the best thing to do with an EV battery. Stick it in water. An example would be what happened exactly 1 month after a June fire at the Nikola Motor Facility near 40th Street and Baseline destroyed 4 electric semi-trucks. There was a reignition, and back in June, Phoenix Fire Department Captain Todd Keller told ABC 15 that they had to use enormous amounts of water to put out those fires. But to keep them from reigniting,
they can bury them, they can submerge them in sand and water.
Yeah, the Phoenix Fire Department said that in June, they once again had to pour hundreds of gallons of water permitted on that electric truck's reignited battery cells in July. Ashley Paredes says about that fire.
An investigation later found that a coolant leak in a battery pack is what sparked the fire. The company then recalled hundreds of its trucks.
After the July reignition of the June EV fire at Nikola, I asked if our greener, cleaner future included electric car cemeteries and or lakes full of Teslas, because you have to submerge or bury these batteries to make sure they don't reignite. Okay, I have to admit, that's a bit of oversimplification of the problem, or maybe it's overblowing the solution. But we do need to move toward more sustainable and healthier energy options. My concern is just trying to get there too soon is not only impossible, it's creating all sorts of other environmental problems.